So that is also all grace. The more grace you have, the more you'll become available to life. This is all availability. Okay? Becoming available. Life is here right now, in the now, in this moment, wherever we sit, there is something happening. Something is always moving in or out. You become aware of those things. You're absorbed in it. You don't have to find God. There is no need to seek Him in any temples. Everything is here happening in the now. It is all in the movement and the stillness. I am stillness, I am movement. I am nothing other than this. I can either be stillness or I can be movement. What is the third thing? There is no third thing. Movement means I am thinking, I'm shaking, I'm moving, I'm having desires. I want to do this activity, that activity, the restlessness, the chaos, the constant thinking. This is all movement, all the time moving. Moving is called chanchalta. Either I'm chanchal or I'm nischal. That's it. Nischal is stillness. Whenever I'm still, I'm aware. I become Shiva in those moments. Witness. The opposite of that is movement. I become Shakti, the ego. Other than this, there is no reality of us. So whenever I say shift into awareness, you are shifting to the stillness. That's it. Even in the movement, you are shifting into stillness. It's that simple. Shiva and Shakti is right here. Which temple are you going to find that Shiva? Even if you find it, you will still be restless. Check it out. How many times have you observed you're standing in a temple and still feeling restless? You might feel some little good, nice vibes, but you might be thinking something, overthinking something. You must still be having anxiety, and you are going there pleading to God, give me relief from this, give me this, give me that. You're doing all those kind of things, yet there is no relief. You leave the temple again, you're restless. You just hope something will happen. This is all ignorance. Ignorance at this level, if it is happening. Okay, the outside world is doing it. Okay, that's fine for them because they understand it. They don't understand it. शांत बैठो यार कैमरा रखो कहीं तो मोबाइल रखो थोड़ा देर बैठते हो शांत बैठो शांत हो जाओ निश्चल हो जाओ योर लाइफ शुड बी ऑन योर कमांड यू वांट टू स्टेबलाइज इट यू मस्ट स्टेबलाइज इट ऐसा कैसा मन है हमारा दौड़ाते रहता अपने को यू आर लर्निंग डीप थिंग्स हियर पुट दिस इनटू प्रैक्टिस don't wait for techniques. I don't give techniques. I hate techniques. There is a webinar, there is satsang. Oh, we'll be doing a meditation in the end. You sit waiting for the meditation in the end. क्या करने वाला है तुम्हारा meditation? क्या किया है आज तक meditation? क्या किया है बताओ? इतना meditate किया क्या किया है? अब उठो जागो इन सब चीजों से. Wake up from all these things. Your meditation, your techniques. ये सब बच्चों का खेल है. This is all in the starting kindergarten में लगता है in the start अणवोपाय. अणवोपाय is not bad. It's a very powerful thing. I don't say Anvapaya is low or anything. Through Anvapaya, you can have great Shaktipat. Through you can even attain God. But उसके लिए awareness चाहिए. Practice begins where you are connected. As I always tell, you must treat satsangs like that, not like TV episode. ज्ञान मत लो. कुछ होने वाला नहीं इस ज्ञान का. It is like how you eat and shit out. खाते टाइम ऐसा लगेगा बहुत we are eating so much, but it will go out. And the same process. We eat, we send out. We eat, we send. ज्ञान भी ऐसे ही है कुछ बड़ा कुछ होने वाला नहीं है ज्ञान जब होता है when we talk your attention which catches वहां पे होता है वो there something happens there you have to be aware of that what's happening when you get into attention. If you miss that, you miss the whole thing. इसलिए इतना ज्ञान लेने के बाद भी हम खाली ही रहते हैं. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Whole life we have taken so much of wisdom. What has happened with that wisdom? So wisdom is all tricks. It will not help you. Right wisdom is that which makes you still, that which makes you aligned, that which makes you connected, that which you makes you eligible for grace. That is the right wisdom. And that wisdom need not have lectures. One word, two word also is enough. If it can catch your attention. That is why Shiva Sutras are only one word, two word. All the Shiva Sutra verses देखो, two words. बट हमारे में कैपेसिटी नहीं है टू वर्ड्स में शांत होने की. दैट्स व्हाई आई सेड शिव सूत्र इज नॉट फॉर अस. शिव सूत्र ज्ञान तो बहुत मिलेगा. आप बुक यूट्यूब पे जाओ, यू विल गो इनटू बुक्स, यू विल गेट ऑल द ज्ञान. वो ज्ञान कुछ भी काम नहीं आता, क्योंकि इतने पंडित बने हैं. शिव सूत्र जो लिखे हैं, पढ़े हैं, कमेंट्री लिखे हैं, क्या हुआ है? So those kind of wisdoms are just stimulation. Here in this path, we understand that there is potent powers in the words in Shiva Sutra. एटॉमिक बॉम्ब जैसा है वो तो. उसके लिए चंचल मन नहीं चलता. आई टोल्ड यू नो, योर अटेंशन शुड बी सो एप्ट that you should even not know whether your mouth is open or closed, whether your eyes are blinking or not. Also, you should not be that. You need then वो फूटता है वो, like an atom bomb. Something happens. It is not in the teacher. It is not in the jnana. It is in your attention, eagerness. So what is the use if nobody is eager? Room full of people, all distracted by their own thoughts, distracted by the movements in the room, distracted by the movements in their head, in their body. They cannot be attentive. तो क्या होने वाला? कोई विस्फोट नहीं होने वाला. That explosion will never happen. This is how these are all concealed. पता है? ये सब छुपाए गए ज्ञान क्या है? It is why Shiva Sutras and all are having potent powers, but why it is not accessible to everybody? Because Shiva has coded it in such a way. Shuddha Bhavana, Nirmal Man. Those become automatically eligible because that attention, in that the whole thing is. वही चाबी है. See how beautifully or divinely cunningly done. All these great shastras are like that. All these great Ashtavakra Gita and all those things. Ashtavakra Gita, you can just sit and listen and then attend and eat, and you can drink water, have tea and coke and listen to it. And कुछ नहीं होने वाला. Ashtavakra Gita is a very high document. Yoga Vasisht is a very high document. They are documents, you know how by the end of that reading you should get enlightened. That is what it is, Ashtavakra Gita. By listening, contemplating, it is designed in such a way that by the time you end that last verse of Ashtavakra Gita, you are illumined. That is how the powers of that scripture is. But where we will catch all that? So the world is not ready for all these things. It's just playing around with all these things. Few might get somewhere eligible for that. And I'm directly telling you the secret only where it is without wasting your time. Why waste your time? सीधा if I tell you where the catch is, you can pay attention to the catch. नहीं तो क्या होने वाला है? So be it even scriptures, be it anything, be it webinar, be it satsangs, there is a lot of things that can happen if you know how to make it happen. If you sit like kids listening to some class, then you'll always remain like kids only. And that's what I'm specifically telling. As we deepen, whatever hours you spend, you have to be so engrossed in it, soaked in it, because you're not sitting with all these things all day. Yeah, other things to do, okay, you're doing it. If you are soaked when you have these time with satsangs and things, if you are fully soaked in it, you will see that the rest of the time you're in the world, you will be still soaked in it. If you don't soak it here like a sponge, you will be just entertained for this moment, but the moment you're out of it, you're cut, disconnected, you don't know anything about it, no idea only, full अज्ञानता में life चलेगी. Then again you get tired. Then one more satsang, one more webinar, one more retreat. I told last time retreat, right? Last retreat I told we are coming to an end of another retreat, just like we come to an end of another day, or just like we come to the end of another lifetime. Now, if you have lived your life well, if you have benefited from life, then there is no need to wake up into another life. If you have benefited it thoroughly, what the retreat has to give, then there is no need for another retreat. But if you have not got it, you will wake up again in another lifetime. If you have not lived, or if it remains incomplete because you have not been attentive in the whole lifetime, things are not resolved, then you will have to come back again. So another retreat. It will go on. I told you, you have to be, this objective must be very, very clear to make full use of what you're doing. Otherwise, unconsciously, it will just, time will keep passing and we will just feel we are doing something great. I told you it's not about meditations. Leave this dirty habit of meditating now. Sitting with the eyes closed and doing all those techniques. Learn to live meditative awareness at all times. I told you many times, this samadhi and all that. Get away with this obsession with samadhi now. Samadhi is sleep now. Come on. There's no point snoring and getting up and feeling fresh and going back again to the world of ignorance. Patanjali Yoga Sutras has 8 points. But the world always wants the 7th and 8th directly. Nobody wants yam, nobody wants niyam, pratyahara, dharana. Nobody wants to go through all that. Direct samadhi we want. ध्यान भी नहीं. How to go into samadhi means how to go unconscious, how to go into sleep. उसमें fascination मत रखो. Oh, I meditated for 1 hour. You slept for 1 hour. No, my spine was erect. So what big deal has happened there? It will remain erect. Now we are learning to be aware even in the samadhi. To keep yourself awake. Whatever process you're doing, you're illuminating this body, that body, whatever you're doing, you have to be awake now. It is all about wakefulness now. Bhairavi means uninterrupted awareness. If you keep falling asleep now in Jagrata only, what we are talking about 3 states of consciousness. Jagrata also we are asleep only. Night again, Nidra, there also we are asleep. Dream state asleep. So those habits must change now. Perception must change. That is why I did this webinar. You see this webinar, complete perception change है उसका. You have to turn around complete in this. And a new approach, complete new approach. You cannot be from the ego side. You will never progress. So I thought of doing that webinar because that is what we do in retreat. I tell retreat people, if you have to go deeper, then the perspective has to completely change into this. So I thought then, oh, everybody is not doing this retreat. I said, let's do a webinar for others who are not able to do the retreat. so that they get the point, so that everybody is together, so that as we deepen further also, all should be having an opportunity to know what is happening. Where one person is missing, the other is missing. Oh, मुझे पता नहीं भैया वो what happened, वो क्या करना है. So when we are going deeper, there if you go and say, पता नहीं, what is this about? So that's why I said that's an opportunity for us to understand now. And in this perspective, there is no sitting in meditation. Your ritualistic meditation, early morning, get up and sit for 1 hour. Go, गया वो सब पुराने दिन, छोड़ो अब. Don't fall into some habits. This is like drunkard habit only, cigarette habit only. Not any big deal. You have to be very conscious what you're doing there also. Am I repeating those same patterns which I have been doing for years? Or have I grown up and re-looked into what I have been doing all these years? Am I re-looking into things, and am I correcting myself? And am I improvising myself? Or am I just sitting that way only doing the same things what I did 10 years back? You look at yourself, you'll be doing the same things only. Aadat hai wo. That is why this webinar. Those who have done it, good. Do it. All the further programs, you'll understand how deep it will take, see how it will take. Guarantee it will take you. Because I thought of doing it in the family photo stuff. Family photo means Shiva's family. Shiva, Shakti, Murugan, Ganesha. So these webinars will be now ahead in the coming 4 months till December. It is programmed, it is going to be programmed in such a way that the whole family is realized within your being. The whole family is here in you. You don't have to seek it out anywhere. Beginning with Ganesha. And this will be full webinars on that. The whole Ganesh Tattva, which is regarding the mind stuff.